I'm sure you're enjoying that as much as I am. 'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town. No, still going. Well, welcome. We are live. It's Christmas Eve. So, what are we doing? We are watching Rocky IV, the Christmassy, rockiest of them all. I think the first one's a Thanksgiving film, and this, and you got Rocky V on the back, unfortunately. But let's kick this off with some comments. Unfortunately, the real Fifth Beatle can't make it till later. So I've got my hot chocolate with cream marshmallows. I've got my film. I was just going through the TV guide of what's on normal TV today. So if you're at home, your choices are The Boss Baby, BBC One, The Man Who Invented Christmas, BBC Channel 5, right? The Holiday on Channel 5, Scrooge from 1951 on Channel 5, The Grinch, the newer animated one, with Cumberbatch from 2018 on ITV1, Home Alone 2, ITV1, Hairspray on ITV2, White Christmas, of course, although it's not usually on Christmas Day itself, BBC 2, BBC One has The Sound of Music for nearly 3 hours, remake of Miracle on 34th Street, Channel 4, Last Christmas, BBC 2, and Far From the Maddening Crowd on BBC One. But we got a proper Christmas movie with the sing-along, no less. There are 4 montages, I believe, in this. So, Merry Christmas to you, France. Thanks for joining me. And a Rocky New Year. I'm stealing that. Let me cue up this. So thanks to anyone that joins me. If you've got nothing better to do, I appreciate it. But Merry Christmas, Jason Grant. I'm losing my phone. Right. Merry Christmas, Jason. Merry Christmas, Dr. Impossible. What tape was that? That's a good point. Australia? No. Hope not. It was part of a box set. So the first film is on individual as the special edition, and then you got 2 and 3, and 3 and 4, 4 and 5 as a double tape. It is the John Travolta Hairspray. Sorry, I forget there's more than one now. From 2007. So happy Christmas, Russell. Thank you for joining us. I know it's probably early for some of you people. If he dies, he dies. Yes. Of the 16 lines Dolph has in this. So according to Halliwell's, this is Rocky IV, where Rocky takes on a Russian champion. Hilarious, hysterical, would-be allegorical. This is the pits, but it took a lot of money, is his review. What does he know about it? Ludicrous rubbish, but efficient with it, says Sean Usher of the Daily Mail. Who trusts critics? Merry Christmas to you, Sean. Yes, my Christmas message video is tomorrow afternoon around this time. I think I have the original retail version somewhere. The Warner release, very nice. So yeah, this is the first Rocky I saw in the cinema. Because I saw Die Hard the other night, and it was very British. It was completely silent. There were a few laughs at some of the jokes. And then everyone got up and left. I was going to start singing Let It Snow, see if everyone joined in, but folks better against it. But there was very little reaction to that film compared to what an American audience would do. But Rocky IV back in 1985 was very different. The whole cinema was shouting Rocky. Me and my friends were there from school shouting as well. It did take, this was the highest earning Rocky film, I think it's ever. Yeah, I did read that. Right. Merry Christmas, Jeff. Merry Christmas. So yes, without further ado, let's start singing. Because I've got the Survivor, the Tiger ready, and Jeff's here. So me and Jeff doing Never Say Never Again Boxing Day or Tuesday night. I can't remember what time. I've got my Burning Heart boxing glove, 7-inch single, with Feels Like Love by, don't know. Keep that safe over there. And just in case, I got the vinyl album as well to play. Because this is different from the other films, because the other films had Bill Conti doing the music, of course. I got to turn the heat down. I'm sweating. And then this one has, what's his name? I can never remember. Vince DiCola. There is no Frank Stallone on this one. 8 p.m. I think. Yeah, I think you're right. I need to double check on that. Now I have a machine gun. Warner Home Video had the Rocky 4 trailer on the Gremlins UK rental. Nice. I guess, yeah, about the same time. But yeah, I got some nice artwork on the back there. Right, put that in my safe. No, there's no trailers or nothing on this tape. It's just a retail re-release. So we'll start that. Merry Christmas from Jeff to the chat. Yeah. I did think maybe someone will react. But no, it was very British. Not yet. Yeah, no one even joined in. There was a few jokes, a few laughs, sniggers at the jokes. Yes, luckily, you're in luck because this version I'm going to watch does have sound and has the subtitles for the music. So I did get the lyrics for everything, but I don't need it. So here we go. What's happening? A very slow United Artists. Maybe on your version, Sean. You might want to upgrade that one from the recorded off the telly. So we go. There is a very long recap, isn't there, for this? Eventually the film might start. Yeah, the soundtrack's awesome. I know people. It was nominated for a Razzie back in the day, which is sad. Yeah, this VHS has a lot more intro than. I had to pause it a bit. Here we go. The boxing gloves coming up. Here we go. And men shouting. That's enough. Rocky says, come on, men grunting. So yeah, this is the first out of the 4. Rocky's not to have the Rocky banner. The captain's here. Ahoy. Ahoy, Captain. Welcome. Merry Christmas, Captain. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Again, that's Rocky showing. So many times, it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. There's the grip on the dreams of the past. It's not just to keep them alive. I wore this vinyl out back in the day. Just singing along with me. Good. Rising up to the challenge of a rival. 5, 6, 7. He's down. Yay! And thank you for joining me. Good night. Rocky won another one. Pauses on that. Tony Burton jumping in the ring. And then we get Rocky 4. Or is this still technically Rocky 3? How times have changed the cinema. My beloved wife and I went to see Hellraiser in Camden Town. A bloody riot broke out at the cinema. Was that? Did you start it though, Dr. Impossible? Is that what we're saying here? Clean up my mess here. And now it's Rocky versus Creed 3. Ding ding. So let's have a look. Bridget Nielsen is in this because she was engaged at the time to Sylvester Stallone. She wasn't married yet. They got married after this and divorced in 1987, I believe. Her character is not in the original script. She was added, surprising, at the last minute. You fight great, but I'm a great fighter. But here we go. So yes, Peter Cetera's what's his name? I'd not I Do Anything for Love. Peter Cetera song that was in Karate Kid 4 was going to be used for this, but Stallone didn't like it, so he used Burning Heart instead. And then we get this epic. Oh, you're really real good for an older guy. How's that, Jeff? Any good? Oh, no. So, someone pointed out in the trivia that this is the end of Rocky 3, and then Stallone's son in this is, in Rocky 3, is about 5 or 6, and then Rocky comes back after the fight, and the son is 9 or 10. Adrian, we did it! Welcome, Michael. Yeah, I did see that. So originally, Dolph wasn't going to get the part because he was too tall, and then I think it's 800 or 8,000 people they looked at to play the villain, and then they got. I think they got Stallone to meet Drago, Dolph Lundgren, and then saw how tall he was and how it could work out. And then they hired him. But then Arnold Schwarzenegger apparently trained Dolph to build him up. That's what I heard. Johan Elskov for the old AUA logo. Oh, here we go. It's Paulie's party, but everyone has to wait for Rocky to turn up. Good old Paulie. Boy, am I hungry. Right, so the robot's turning up. But apparently it's a robot that was used for autistic children back in the day. So I saw it at some show or exhibition and liked it so much he put it in the movie, and then of course cut it out of the remake or re-edit. Happy birthday, Paulie. We got some music. Beep, beep, beeping. And then after the film, it went back to being used for helping autistic children, which is nice. Now it's the 80s. Let's go. I believe so, yes. But he's had a lot of ups and downs in his family life, hasn't he? Well, yeah. Look at Bridget. She was with Arnie in Red Sonja. I think Dolph, View to a Kill era, and then Sly, and then who else did she move on to? There is a long list. You just in time for the robot. There he is. Morning, or sorry, afternoon. Nos? What did happen to Bridget? She's sort of making a popularity comeback, unfortunately, because I could have asked her on, but then I saw the list of films and stuff to talk about, and it wasn't that much. But yeah, she was interviewed by Variety magazine, so yeah, just in time, exactly. There we go. But they're not out, are they, kid? Kid's saying the candles are out, but he's lying. And who's going to clean up the robot? And of course, someone made a thing about this cake Rocky brings it, where it's a married couple fighting, and it shouldn't be a joke. Just in time, yes. Welcome, Nos. Howdy, Playing Down Under. Good day. It's already Christmas Day, is it, with you? Although I must be. She did appear in Creed 2, yes. I guess all is forgiven after 30 years, which brings me to my other point. When did this come out? Is it a summer film or is it out at Christmas? So yeah, we've all heard about the fighting that was done for real and how Dolph sent Stallone to hospital for intensive care for 3 days. This has got a 6.9 on IMDb, so that's not bad. Because what is it? Rocky 3 has 6.8, Rocky 2 has a 7.3, Rocky 5 has a 5.3, and Rocky Balboa has a 7.1, and then Rocky 1 has 8.1. So it's about how everyone does it. Right, so this came out November 27th, 1985 in America. And way down the list. January 24th. There you go. 1986 for us in the UK. Netherlands for Jeff. March 20th, 1986. Smish Burnig. I own the unofficial biography that says this kid is Stallone's real life son, but yes, we can go. That was bollocks. But I think his name is the kid's real name. Well, sorry, stage name is Rocky something. Don't know if that's why they hired him. And if anyone wants to let me know who's looking after the children in the end fight when they're at home and the parents are at, where are they? They're at Rocky Jr. Yeah, so he's called Rocky Jr. James Brown is the godfather of soul, apparently. Why is Rocky Jr. not? Oh, Rocky Jr. is the actor is called Rocky Krakoff. He was in Poltergeist 2 and Arachnophobia. Fatal Attraction. Oh, as party guest. Hasn't done anything for a while. He was Ghost Dad, Oliver and Company. Oh, he's one of Kane's people in Poltergeist 2. It's it's all water under the bridge. As Michael Myers very cleverly says. But yeah, because she did quite well with was it Rocky 5? Then was it Beverly Hills Cop 2? Good evening, Luke. Luke is live later today at 7:15. Oh yes, and check out Bronson's new pickup, where he got a signed photo from my other wife, Cynthia Rothrock, and with other things he picked up. But don't try and mug him because he's got a few knives as well. I hate Danish. Exactly. I think was that Tango and Cash. He said that one, and then there's Rocky in the wearing a 101 Bronson's tracksuit for some reason. How many cars have you got? You see, I fight, so you don't have to. I do agree with Sylvester Stallone, though, that this film is, in its theatrical release, pretty much is an 80s montage movie. Apparently, 31% of the film is montage. That's a lot. Oh, it's very early morning. So, Merry Christmas playing Down Under, who actually is at Christmas. There you go. Oh, there you go. His poster is showing off again. Oh, what's this? Right. And then we got the old car phone, mobile phone, house phone. What is it? There you go. Hey, Bob. Merry Christmas, Bob. Yeah. Subtle. My favorite Nielsen is Leslie, anyway. That is true. So apparently, originally they wanted Rutger Hauer for, I don't know, is he Drago's manager or whatever he is, or trainer, one of them, because they both look like the same guy. And the fight is pretty well, yes, but the sound effects seem to make it fake. Well, apparently, I don't know, because they said in one of the trivias that the sound effects used in this one, the first time they used real punching sound effects. So I don't, who knows? But maybe they were talking about Rocky versus Drago. You will lose. Yeah. You know it's trouble as soon as he hits him and nothing happens. Yeah, Sage was in Rocky 5, God bless him, and Daylight. What about the turtles? Yeah, I guess, because the real Stallone kept the turtles, but do they appear in anything past Rocky 2? Yeah, Drago can... Yeah, hit one punch, he'd kill me. No matter where he hit, if he did it on my arm. Oh, is that saying something about Rocky's kids? They're not part of his... They're not Rocky's. And then... Crash. This film goes so quick. I cannot be defeated. I defeat old man. Soon I'll defeat the real champion. If he dies, he dies. Yeah, I think that's the most he speaks. Because yeah, that was one of Dolph's additions to the character. Is that Apollo Creed and Clubber Lang were just like constant talking, and everything, but he said mine's should be less talky, more threatening. Yes. There you go. He does it with the eyes and the threat, demeaning, demure, the way he looks at people. What's he eating? 31 flavors and a beer. Oh yeah, he changed the voice somehow. Reprogrammed the robot. There's more music. It's Carl Weathers' reaction to the robot that wins it. The Rocky IV Inchada release was impressively compiled. Vince DiCola had a lot to live up to Bill Conti, but I was impressed by the score. Yeah, I was listening to some of the score earlier. Because there's not much on it. Of it on the training montage is about it, isn't it? And War. Because you got some Kenny Loggins on this. Of course, it's a 80s soundtrack. Hopefully, now he's finished his last ever tour, he might have time to speak to me in the new year. So, fingers crossed. But yeah, Bill Conti went off to do Karate Kid. So, got Pepsi Cola doing this. Merry Christmas, Rob. Hang on. How many Nemesis are in the chat? These were too early for Al. And Mr. Binny. The Italian tracksuit. Yeah, it is very flash. It's obviously. Is it practical? Could you train in that? Because there's fashion tracksuits like the Scousers wear, and then. Oops, sorry, Bob. The trailer for this has a scene that's not in the final cut. The scene in the boardroom. Yes, it's crazy what they make the trailer. I guess back then they made the trailer. What was it 2 months before the final release? But yeah, he does have the boardroom in this one and in Rocky Balboa. Yo, Merry Christmas. That's weird because the creepy old dude from Poltergeist 2 was also party guest in 9.5 weeks. That's a level of trivia I did not know. Still not sure if we're going to be if there's going to be a 9.5 weeks watch party, but we'll see. Yes, Jeff knives are impressive. Yes, stay away from Jeff. He is not welcoming to threats in his house. Yeah, that boardroom scene is back in the director's cut. Happy Christmas from everyone. Yeah, I wouldn't collect those because I would very much probably fall on it while I was holding it. Christmas Russ. Yes, just need the Cobra one. Yeah, isn't that illegal in most countries now? That's where I've seen him. Thank you, Michael Myers. I believe he is the Doctor in Halloween 4 now. We can't do that the way we did before. So yeah, they can't fight the way they can before, apart from another, 2 films, and the fights coming up. Everyone's being there we go. I don't remember seeing it in the other cut, but you watched it once. Yeah, I watched it in the cinema. And I was taken out because I've seen this version so many times that when it changed something or something went longer or disappeared, I was so taken out of it. But I do remember the boardroom. There he is. Merry Christmas, Dave. They appear in Creed, don't they? And in Creed 2, but and they're allegedly the same ones from the first Rocky. Yeah, that Cobra knife is deadly because it's got the spikes on the handle and it's very long and curved. He's in the much underrated Remo, Unarmed and Dangerous. There we go. Speaking, what was it called? Damn. It's all right when this is over. Another rematch. Yes, Remo. Another one I forgot to add to my list of them. I have to do a part 2. Rutger. Oh, yeah, of course. Nighthawks. Thank you, Michael Myers. Here we go. Red Star versus Old Glory.
Let's call it a sense of responsibility.
Get ready for a impersonation of James Brown in a minute. Thanks, Bronson. Nice to know. Here we go. Because I don't think that Rocky vs. Drago is streaming anymore, is it? I think it's only available on that box set. Is it the Rocky 4K? Is it? Want to thank want to thank Joe Spinell for getting Rocky off the ground, and the rest is history. Yes, he did help. He only appears in the first 3, doesn't he? I can't tell if I'm scared or aroused by Bridget Nielsen. Remo is awesome. It's funny how the man won an award for his makeup. Yes. It's not as, not as bad as the makeup for Tong Po in Kickboxer 3, is it, or 4? But yeah, he was wonderfully made up. Oh no, he's doing an impression of someone else. He can't be. I wish I bought the Entrada soundtrack. The more common album doesn't have the great Up the Mountain piece. Yeah, hopefully one day I'll get it on CD if I find it cheap somewhere. I've retired more men than Social Security. Excuse, please.
Where did you come from? What are you talking about?
You can box, yes, but you are far too old to think that you can win over Trump.
But yeah, so we've got was it Dolph's Finnish, Bridget's Danish, and all the rest of the Russians are Americans. Now, for bonus points, can someone tell me where the snow scenes were filmed? Wayne Newton's going to be there. Big Rock Guy, I find. Yes, Love, Wanted, Dead or Alive with Gene Simmons and Flesh and Blood by Paul Verhoeven. Oh, stupid VHS is getting ahead of me again. I love it with the Dobermans. Should have a Rutger Hauer season. Well, we did the Hitcher. I've done Blind Fury. Did I do Wanted, Dead or Alive? Not sure Flesh and Blood would be a fun watch, but oh, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Rips down his poster, pauses him. Joel Grey. There we go. That's him. I always think it's Roddy McDowell under the makeup, but yeah. Here we go. Well, guns aren't allowed in the Netherlands, so you need to defend yourself. Cutting a bitch with that thing would be defending yourself, definitely. Definitely one Sonic for Rima. There you go. Creed was here. There we go. That's just not. No, that's me. That's my fault. I changed the view. Hang on. If you want to watch, it's a good point. Let's put that back up. We'll just hide Rocky. Because if you do a custom template, it doesn't move and watch. See? You get to still see it. But you're right. I should show the fights. Hopefully it won't get me in trouble because it's just me and normally it's a bit smaller. I did love watching Rocky vs. Dragon Cinema. I saw it twice, but there was no audience cheering. Yeah, different times. Although the one good thing about Die Hard the other night was there were 0 teens in there, so I didn't see anyone with a phone up at all or talk. No one was talking. It was like even in the silent moments of the film, it was barely a cough. You keep your HD. My VHS, I'm sure you can't see the wires in it. But yeah, good old Carl Weathers. What else he's done? Of course, there's Predator, which I'm going to watch later. There's Action Jackson. Was it Hurricane Smith? And what's the golf one? I have the intro. Oh, paid 25 quid for it 3 years ago. Only runs for just 30 minutes. It's out of print. I'm glad I got it though. Yes, well done for getting that. Got ahead of the game on that one. The man didn't come through customs stuff like that. Yeah. My favorite line is coming up is if you got enough names. My mum's watching out, but can't comment because she's not feeling. I wish Merry Christmas. Was it Cal? But yes, Merry Christmas. Hope you feel better, especially tomorrow. Or Luke won't get any presents. Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. Yeah, Armed and Dangerous sounds better, doesn't it? But because The Adventure Begins, not just technically it's true, but hope we can be friends after the fight. We'll see how that goes. Bob with your Rocky soundtracks and just Cellblock hates box sets. Have you still got it? How long does it take to shake those legs anyway? Exactly. I'm just offering my services. Oh, there's a look. Right, here we go. Get ready to sing, everyone. Now, this was James Brown's first, I think, hit or single released in a good few years. I think it was 10 years to chart or whatever it was, or new material or something. It's Vegas. Hit it. Yeah. Don't touch myself. Oh, no, that's Eddie Murphy. Good God. I wonder if the reaction is real and they didn't tell him all this was happening. Hit it. It's the best acting he's ever done. Woo! This is the subtitles coming up. Whistleblowing. Superhighways. Anywhere. Transcontinental. Overload. Just slid behind the wheel. How does it feel when there's no destination? That's too far. This is tricky. And somewhere on the way, you find out who you are. America. Oh, I should have got a flag. Station to station. Living in America. Ha! Hand to hand. Who wrote this? Across the nation. So, yeah. James Brown says he wouldn't do it by playback. So that he had all the time you see him, he's properly singing it. You may not be looking for the promised land, but you may find it anyway. Black Orleans, Detroit City, everybody, Dallas, Pittsburgh, yeah, I just named them all. New York City, Kansas City, Atlanta, Chicago, and LA. I live in America. Hey. So, yeah. Sing, I live in America, it says. Sing, I live in America. Carl Weathers is having fun, at least. So, yeah, you do get the full 3 minutes, I think, song. I know what it means, living in America. Got it made. I said, now, eye to eye, tooth to tooth. This is the undisputed truth. Living in America. Yeah! That's Cat from Red Dwarf. That's enough of that. Love thy neighbor, mind your language, and please. Oh, yes, I do know those, and you are right. There's no way they're showing them today, let alone making them. Oh, there we go. Big finish. I'm not sure if there's a montage coming back for that. I see. Now, the fight at the end was filmed in Canada. And the mountains are in Wyoming. The snow. She had oh, that's it. Fling with Tony Scott while Marita Sly. Of course she did, because of Beverly Hills Cop 2. I've got a lot of rest stuff. It's about being in the right place at the right time. That is 100% sure. There's loads of stuff I had from the 80s and 90s that I got rid of. Think I wouldn't. It's a piece of shit. There you go. True. Oh, it's True Friends. Brosnan's speaking truth. Yes. Happy Christmas from to your mum. Blindside. Split Second. Wedlock. Surviving the Game. There's loads. That's it. Split Second. Split Second. I got Wedlock. What's Blindside? Got to get that moustache that commentator has. Yeah, well, maybe. What have I got? Gangster Smarch and what's after March? April. Patience, Sally, almost done. The Master of Disaster, the one and only Apollo Creed. How amateur? I have my phone on. That's what I thought you would. Merry Christmas, yes. Hope she feels better soon. Gitta was hot back in the day, but I don't... Gitta? Bridget, is it? But now I think she's I don't think she was too. She was kind to herself. Too much hard partying, I guess. Yes, I guess. There you go. Now you can see the film. Sort of. Ah, there he is. Hello, Mike. Merry Christmas to you, Mike. Oh, hang on. There he comes.
Case of a knockdown, go to the corner, I tell you to stay there.
Oh, hang on. Where is it? Shake hands and let's have a good fight.
It's time to go to school.
Oh, there's everyone's worried now, but yeah, hi, Mike. Yes, please love thy neighbor. The trouble is, he's in Happy Gilmore. Thank you, Mike. But yes, the old 70s sitcoms. It's the bad guy is still the racist is still the bad guy, but there we go. Action Jackson is a fun watch. Yeah, there we go. The Christine showing I went to was pretty quiet too. There were moments in that film I think people were afraid to react. Yeah, I can see that. Bridget doesn't really do much for me. Got to be honest. Yeah, exactly. The tall blonde. There we go. At least Carl is almost as tall. Living in America. There you go. Ah, there you go. This was Brown's highest charting single in the UK. Got to number 9, I think. Yeah. Oh, Slipped by Creed. Was that in the script? Dolph's just waiting to punch. And then here we go. And it's, guess a few good shots in Apollo. I think he's brain dead by the time the first punch hits. Keep moving, Apollo. So yes, Stallone has said it. He now regrets killing off Apollo Creed. But it would have been good to see him in a few more. I think James Brown, baby, yes. I think was this before or after he went to prison? If Apollo didn't have a 5-minute routine before the fight, he might have done much better. That is true. He was hot and sweaty before he started. There he goes. Bump. Down, down. So allegedly, it says that Dolph was doing it too hard and was hurting, like especially after that throw across the ring. I think that's what pushed Carl Weathers over the edge, and he quit the production for 4 days and had to be talked back by Stallone. But Dolph says they were all right after anyway. I watched Santa Claus Conquers the Martians from '64. I need to watch that. It's probably good fun. Rocky IV is his favorite Rocky film. I think it's most people's favorite, but then as the most entertaining. But it's not the best Rocky film. But Rocky II, Rocky II. I remember. I don't know if it's the first time I watched it. It was Christmas. Usually on at Christmas. I can't be bothered to look up. Hey, George. Welcome. All right. Calm down. Anyone else notice the weird? Now, I think, who did I do rodeo with it? Was it Jeff? But I do remember that being in the trivia and playing it back and back, and then you can hear it. Yeah. It does sound like James Brown. So, Apollo, throw the towel in. So, what's the worst that happened? Apollo wouldn't talk to Rocky for a while. He's not going to talk to anyone now. You might not be looking for the promised line. Yeah, it's what the lyrics are and what you hear is completely different. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, there isn't actually that much singing in the song. It's mostly word salads and the chorus. Did the American Tourist Board pay for this? Hey, there's the 80s Video Shop. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Oh, throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. Although Burton doesn't hold anything against Rocky. Throw the damn towel. No. But yeah, then he's down. Now, apparently when slow motions, when Apollo hits the floor and then does the couple of shakes, the medics on standby thought he really was injured. My God! All the fucking press to get in the ring first. So let's have a look. It's 32:55. Let's see how long it takes before they get the doctors. The winner, Ivan Drago. And then, his poor wife can't even get to him. I defeat all man. Sexist. Oh, there he is.
World champion. What's the structure?
There's a lot of talking. You can make it. Ooh, that's harsh. Yes, I'm living in the West Country. Doesn't have the same ring to it. They lived Prince of Darkness at Odeon when they were released. Surprisingly, it was Prince of Darkness which drew the most in. Nice. Yeah, both of those are rentals for me, unfortunately, but yeah, they would have been good to see. Rocky 4 is the montages. Yes. How many's in the Drago film? I don't think, is it only, did he cut one out? Because how many are there? Does the opening? No, the opening doesn't count as a montage, or does it? But I thought it would. There you go. Oh shit! Oh, I'm way behind. Sorry, chat. Yeah, that was it. They filmed something. Yeah, so apparently the stadium ending was filmed in Canada. I have One Way Street, the film version. It's different from the soundtrack version, and an echo in it. Change your mind. Don't know if anyone has the original. Okay. Bronson, I live in Canada. I can't pronounce that. During the Bond re-releases last year, I was surprised that on Majesty's Secret Service got more of an audience than Goldfinger and Thunderball. The two Daltons got a good showing too. Yeah. Everyone's coming around to Majesty's Secret Service, aren't they? Did you watch Creed 3? There was a mention of Rocky when Creed was on the phone. He was talking to Rocky. Yeah, I wasn't paying much attention. I didn't enjoy that one. I do like Creed 1 and 2, but 3 was a bit off. And the announcer is Leroy Neyman, a painter and friend of Sly. He also appeared in Rocky 3 and Rocky Balboa. Most famous, he did the painting. That is a nice painting. So yeah, there you go. Boxing Commission knocks out Rocky. So there's a picture of the board so they can cut the scene. Blindside has Rutger Hauer as a baddie. A Yuppies in Peril thriller with Ron Silver, Rebecca De Mornay. Ooh, okay. Check that one out. Oh, Gita is Bridget's nickname. Thank you. Educating me. That's cool. I thought you wrote that you live in cannabis. Yeah, I had to reread it before I said it. I was so pissed. Mr. Halloween and the Fog. I'm sure they'll be back. Big films like that. Drago is a look at the future. Yeah, Chubs. That's it, Chubs. December 20th. Why is it on Christmas Day? Yeah, why? It's in Russia. He's doing this press conference. No one else knows about it, not even Paulie, who just found out about it. But yeah, I don't know why it's Christmas Day. What's your favorite scene in Rocky 4? It's got to be the winning, isn't it? No. It's the Drago climbing up the mountain. I think that's probably it. Didn't Bridget try to make jealous by flirting with Dolph? I bet she probably did, yeah. Because she was the problem with Cobra. He was paying too much attention to her rather than concentrating on the film. I think all the Rockies are rated 12 now, and censors need to get the grip. Oh, yeah, this is a PG. That's a good point. Let me look. Yeah, like I said, Die Hard was reduced from a 18 to a 15 now. But it's funny how some stuff gets lowered, like for violence. But all the other stuff... Oh, yes, it's 12A now. Rocky Balboa, 12A. Bloody hell. Let's see, Rocky... that's a shit website. Rocky Balboa, 12A. Rocky 5, 12A. For moderate violence, injury detail. So you can have this... But there's a lot more violence. I don't know. Dolph is apparently a kickboxing champ, yes, or something, which is weird as he never seems to kick anyone much. Well, I watched I Come in Peace or Dark Angel earlier today. And then when he comes into the convenience store, he roundhouse just walks the door, kicks the guy, and then roundhouses another guy. But yeah, he doesn't do much. And then that's another thing. That fight with Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers knew he was a karate champion. He was a bit worried he might revert to kicking him. Have you seen Top Secret, Jeff? There's there you go. Can't remember. What would that be? Wanted Dead Alive with Rutger Hauer and Gene Simmons. It's supposed to be a sequel to the teleseries. Yes, it is supposed to be a sequel to the Demon Queen TV series. Gene Simmons playing another great bad guy in Runaway with Tom Selleck. Didn't Dolph go out with Grace Jones? Yes, he did. I remember that now. I even made it in the papers already, isn't it? Not seen that one. Okay, yeah. That's Top Secret. Is that Top Secret? The spoof film. Oh, here we go. The serious bit. And so we're halfway through. I'm going to get our first montage. Yeah, he did for quite a while, actually. There you go. That smarts me, but people I prefer Dial 2 more than the first, but people say, how can you? It's better. I didn't say it was better. I just prefer it. There you go. Yeah, there's what's the better film, and there's what's the most fun to watch, like this. Because this is light years away from the first film. If you went from the first film straight to this, yeah, whiplash. Love Wanted Dead Alive. Gene was a great villain. Yeah, fuck the bonus. I was a little disappointed that I didn't see that re-release of Tenebrae. I wonder what type of people came out for that one. Posh snobs. Okay, yeah, all montages are intact in the DC. Goblin soundtrack. Oh yes, good old Goblin. See the happy Goblin. You see, this was an MTV era, so it makes sense. It has lots of montage scenes. Yeah, so we got 3 songs. The montages: Burning Heart, Hearts on Fire, and No Easy Way Out. Amazingly, Odin screened Necromantic recently. I think the missus would have thought I was a right weirdo for taking to see that one. Yeah, they were. Anyone that went to that one's probably on a watch list now. But what am I doing? Check that. Right, so you get the usual, yeah. So people said that she's against the fight. He has to fight. She goes off. Then she comes back saying, it's okay, you can fight now. And then he gets pumped and wins. Well, we've seen that before in these films. I am the unsilent majority, Big Mouth. Yeah, medieval film Fish and Blood. It's got, was it Jennifer Jason Leigh? Where not many clothes as usual in any other film. So here we go. We're off. There you go. I'll pause that because it's where his Southpaw number plate. I tried selling my limited edition Necromancer on eBay. Took it down for reasons. Yes, you can't. Some films you just can't sell in the UK, can you? I think definitely. I shall say Happy Centipede. It's not. It's the Human Centipede. Is oh, here we go. No Easy Way Out is playing. It says. Here we go. Doom. You've got a friend in Pennsylvania on his number plate. Now, what is that car? Ooh, that's a bit too much. Yes, he was. But going rest in peace. He was the worst, best friend Rocky could have. Come on, start the song. I know kids today don't like intros to songs, but here we go. He's not wearing a seatbelt. He's driving very fast. Where are the police? Oh, yeah. Unless there's nudity in them, no one cares. Yeah, baby, better get that straight. I think it's unbelievable. The hands of feet. Something I was fighting for. Some feelings never die. I'm not asking for another chance. I just wanna know why. There's no easy way out. There's a shortcut home. Oh, there's the only appearance of Mickey in the film. There's no easy way out. Giving in can't be wrong. I don't want to pacify you. I don't want to drag you down. But I'm feeling like a prisoner. So apparently there's clips coming up of Drago from the future fight. I see all the angry faces. Now what might have been. Thinking about what used to be. There's no easy way out. Great. And back in school. Back to school, sorry. Hang on. Oh, but yeah, yes, I watched that the other night. That was pretty good. Or rewatch, I should say. The fact films like Arnie's, Sabotage, and Last Action both had the same rating. What? Yeah, Sabotage is a bit more brutal and violent than Last Action Hero. Paulie redeemed himself in Rocky Balboa, especially if you watch the deleted scenes. Yeah, good old Burt Young, although don't trust him in Amityville 2. My forte, what can I say? Oh, here we go. Yeah, the one deleted scene in Balboa should have been in the final cut, but acting is half off there, yeah. This is the one with if I could have been anyone, I wanted to be you. End of Days, yes. So many yeah, he was in a lot more than I ever thought. There you go, best performances, Amityville 2. Here we go, the bromance. How many people saw Fashion Bad thinking it was another cute medieval Rutger flick like Ladyhawke? That's true. It was around the same time, wasn't it? There's Mr. T. I'm gobsmacked that Sabotage only got a 15. They talk about context these days, but the violence, that felt pretty real and pleasant. Yes, it did. And that was the cut down version. There's another film that's got about 30 minutes cut out of it. Fuck the bonus. There you go. That's how far back I am. Also remember when rolling The Sopranos. I never saw The Sopranos. There you go. Yes, love that transformation scene. Bronson's great episode. Women. Have you seen Michael Parkinson's review for Flesh and Blood? He filled in for Barry Norman. He really didn't like it. I bet. I think Barry Norman might have liked it. Michael, no, it wasn't. The weird thing though is that My Necromone, the films have a release and a certificate, but they're just problematic for some companies, aren't they? Because I don't know you can post a copy of without Human Centipede without spit your grave, without having a license or something, permissions from someone. Yeah, he was great. Right, nasty bastard. Yeah, Apollo was a good character, but I guess for the big fight. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, the robot's got that brick mobile phone on it. I told you once, stop busting my chips.
I'm gonna have a wife fight when I get back.
When will you be back?
Gonna fight for my family, even though I spend no time with them. Oh, the Beast Within. Yeah, that's a good one. It's got Ronnie Cox in it, hasn't it? Consider Michael Myers never say what Halloween. You certainly make it for the live streams. Yes. Didn't say he can't type. Michael Myers can't talk. Apart from Angel Out the City, I don't know. I'm not very good at remembering names of musicians, but yeah, it does seem it's definitely worth watching that one. Day of the Woman, that's right, yes. It was renamed that. I still prefer the original Rocky. Had the film been made in the UK, there's no doubt Rocky would have been a London boxer with a northern wife. That is 100% true. It's a Ken Loach film as well. You will like it, yes. There you go. I do a bit, if you listen close in, Halloween Kills, apparently. I'm not watching that for the third time. And yes, you do have a bit shouting in Rob Zombies. But was he very eager to be very eager with the belt in Amityville 2 before the ghosties even came around? Yeah. But yeah, did have a lovely daughter in that. So the good woman from Last American Virgin. So what's the kid wearing? So Evil Knievel? There you go. Who said 3:30? 3 o'clock start. Welcome, Mike, anyway. Well, I'm busy later. Family coming in. Right. If Rocky was British, he would either have died or seriously injured at the end. But he would have been treated for free. Yeah, he's still going, regardless of what Chief says. Now, when did I watch the other day? Someone on YouTube did a video of what's the 80th film, the most 80s film ever, as in political music and all these sections. And this one. I'm trying to think, who is it? I was going to share it, I forgot to. No, it's not turning up. Oh, there is. No, it's not Stream Offs. But here we go. Oh, we got music, sorry. To bus. Not to rances and unquenchable thirst. No, oh, no, I'm muting it. Good old Paulie. Because how long would it have taken? Patrick H. Williams site. Yeah, there you go. His YouTube channel. He did a thing on how to what's the most 80s film, and it was like Electric Boogaloo, Invasion USA, all these things that matched the criteria for 10 films. Right, where did I get to? It's a rough watch, but it's well made for a B movie. Okay, there you go. Kitchen Sink drama France, directed by Michael Winner. Detrimental to my sinuses. Got the belt many times as a kid. Luckily, yeah, I did not. Although I was that naughty. Around to Shea Meadows 24/7. They sold it as a drama for youthful underdogs, but it was depressing as hell. I don't think I've ever seen a Shane Meadows film. I know they're probably very good, but they look depressing as hell. The Last Dragon. That's my vote for the most 80s film. Sure enough. Yeah, love that film. There you go. I watched this at the cinema. They showed Rocky 3 and 4 on the same day. They used to do that quite a bit. Yeah, because in the 90s, as I said, they had 7 Star Trek films in one night, which was too much. And you managed 3. And then, Burning Heart's still playing. Conspire, Burning Heart. So yeah, we got actually coming up one of my favorite moments of the film. Like you request, just so this is a bit different in the director's cut, isn't it, with his requests and stuff. Didn't get the belt, just got an occasional slipper. Yeah, they're good for smacking and throwing. Drago was his most dangerous opponent. Yes, he was definitely, because he had such a massive reach and taller. Definitely harder to fight. Paul, it's okay. And give it a rewatch. I haven't seen it since it came out. There you go. Pity the Fool. Rocky 3 was great too. Yeah. Actually, even 5 can get some love, especially if they fix the music. Rocky 3, back-to-back testosterone must have been tripping to the screens. Everyone rioting afterwards. No sparring.
I don't think I need any more.
No sparring, no TV, nothing. It's Wyoming. So here, there it is. The bit where Paulie falls over this. It's the noise he makes. Hang on, let's pause this so I can hear it. Toasting marshmallows by candlelight. What's he listening to? The Chipmunks, isn't it? Christmas time is here. Chipmunks, yeah. Time for toys and time for cheer. So apparently Tony Burton is a world-class chess player. And he even beat Stanley Kubrick at chess games while making The Shining. Speaking of Rocky being injured, his blindness went away pretty quickly, didn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, can't see anything over here, but yeah, this is all right. But yeah, that went away, and then the brain damage goes away after 4 or 5. I think there are some videos of doctors watching these films and saying the amount of damage you get, you wouldn't recover. This made 300 million worldwide, apparently. Yeah. Let's have a look. Where did it come in the 85 charts? Because, yeah, this came out in November. First Blood Part 2 came out in May. So he had a very good year. So 85 seems to be messed up on Box Office Mojo because it says Out of Africa was the biggest film of the year with 225 million worldwide. So somehow Out of Africa is higher than Back to the Future and Rambo First Blood. But if we take Out of Africa, Back to the Future is number 1. Rambo First Blood Part 2 is number 3. And Rocky 4 is number 4. And then somehow Color Purple is number 5. Cocoon number 6. Jewel of the Nile. Witness. Goonies. Spies Like Us. Police Academy 2. Fletch. Future Kill. European Vacation. It's a hell of a year. I might do one of those as a chart show. Forbidden fruit. Kubrick was probably getting stretched by all the moon landing references. Ooh. Mike's here for the conspiracy theories. New York guy ever, yeah. New York. Well, I love chess. Interesting, thanks. There you go. I'm useless at chess. As everyone that saw me and Jay play it that one time, he was cheating because I was addressing the chat all the time, getting distracted, and he was making moves I couldn't see. That was it. The highest grossing sports movie until The Blind Side, 25 years later. I don't know how that film was such a success because I have never seen it. Stallone was going in another direction with wrestling Paradise Alley. In the parallel universe, maybe Paradise Alley could have been a franchise. Universal always wanted WrestleMania. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't mind if they remade that. Oh, hang on, we're off again, montaging or just training. It's a subtle start to the song. Let's come back to that. But yeah, it does look amazing, the scenery in this one. But here we go. Montage. So yeah, all the montages take place pretty much in the second half of this film. Oh, that honor belongs to Harvey Keitel. New York. When playing chess, always end the game by calling your opponent cheating bitch and then pour a drink on it. Now, is it Stallone in all these shots? Or does he use a stand-in when he's running through a frozen river? So how could this win a Razzie for music? Never saw The Blind Side either. Thought I caught seconds of it on TV about a week ago. It was revealed not so long ago that the whole story is a bunch of bullshit. Yes, apparently so. Or somewhat bullshit. Slagging a quick cliffhanger preview. Yes, it's true. Although Rocky's obviously tougher. He just runs up a mountain where Gabe has to climb a mountain. I don't know who's better off. Rocky pulling the sledge or Paulie sitting on it, because Paulie's probably just freezing his ass off, but Rocky's getting warmed up by doing all the exercise. It does look bastard freezing now. I'm guessing it was filmed in the spring before, well, winter, I should say, before Rambo 2 came out. There he is. Merry Christmas, Jay, and everyone in the chat. He's here. He is got a video of what is it? Silent Night, Deadly Night. No, Silent. What is it? I forgot what it's called now. The horror Silent Night one. I love your humor, dry. I do try. All right, Jenny. You can see a good Waddle's not coming out Snow's nose during this montage. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. It's great being back in London. Just went to Sainsbury's and there was some vermin fighting with security while Shaking Stevens played on the sequence system. Yeah. Not much point going to London anymore. Not the nicest movies, but Bullet for me was at a peak of hotness in A Time to Kill. Yeah, she wears. She's hot and sweaty and wearing tank tops. Plus Ashley Judd as a bonus, yes. Oh, yeah, pick of the litter. McConaughey in that one, didn't he? Great, sure. It's a bloody good film, though. Merry Christmas, Jane. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Oh, so she's here. And this is pinching my brain. Best montage in any movie ever, yes. And I missed it. Or have we not seen it yet? Because did I miss the Drago moment? Or is it not yet? No. Oh, yeah, we're carrying on. Rage has got the song montage is the Drago one, isn't it? Hearts of Fire playing. Here we go. Imagine Arnie had played Drago. That would have been awesome, but I don't know if it would have worked because Arnie didn't want to play he didn't want to play the bad guy or be with Near Stallone. Right, here we go. Now, does anyone want to pump iron right about now? I can hear this whole thing in my head. I've seen this film so many times. Now, what are the lyrics? Silent darkness creeps into your soul. You move the slide of self-control. The cave that holds you captive has no doors. Grunting. Burning with determination to even up the score. Everybody! It's on fire. Strong desire. HD's deep within. I can't read. Do. Hearts on fire. Fevers rising high. Doom. Oof. That lifting his legs from that table. The moment of truth is here. No pain. Yeah, it's not easy for you to say. He's sweating as well. He's just watching him. Sweat pouring off his head. Silent Night, Deadly Night. It was. There you go. So Michael's watched it. I don't think Bullet Top Demolition Man, but that's just me. Yeah, that's a nice uniform she can fit into there. Egon, your mucus. Thanks for watching. Sequel coming tomorrow. Are you doing all, was it 5? Is there 5 of them or 4 of them? Garbage Day. That's a good one. Yeah, I can't wait for that. He's just going to replay half the first episode. Matthew McConaughey was torn between the two of them. It was just so stressful. He was a young guy. He could have dealt with them both. Garbage Day. See, everyone loves Garbage Day. Come on, push. Now, apparently the weights on the close-up of Drago are different to the weights in the long shot. What about the warm side of the door? What's that one? Is that on there? Or are we talking about something else? Why does that sound familiar? Well, here we go. We're off again. Strong desire. What's the chorus? Do. This doesn't get you pumped watching it or working out to this music. So, what did we say this was? Nearly 40 years old now? Now, if you watch the bit where he does, yeah, when he's running up the mountain, you can see they've already done it. You can see footprints in some angles. that he's already run up that bit. It's peaking. It's just as good as Conti's. It's a shame that Arnie and Sly didn't get together in their prime. Yeah, Escape Plan was pretty shit. It wasn't really actiony, was it? A lot of talking between the two of them. They seem to enjoy each other's company. Here we go. So yeah, running upstairs wasn't enough. He had to run up a mountain this time to prove how tough he was. I think was it the Cinemassacre guys just did a video recently, didn't he, where he went up that mountain? But who wouldn't? Where am I? I'm lost now. This was a plain hot chocolate. I didn't even put Bailey's in it this time. I'm perfectly sober. As though it was the other night on your show. They showed us a time to clear school for knows why. It's educational. It is excellent. See, even Jay likes it. That's saying something. It's Xmas Jay. My favorite song is Sweetest Victory. Amazing sing. Sweetest Victory. Who sings that? Touche. Don't think the YouTube will have any trouble with this particular rendition. I'm going to re-edit my shout-outs video tomorrow. See what happened. I sped up the recaps. I can't believe they got away with that. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Didn't even have the... I don't think they had the Liana Quigley nudity in it, did they? Dolph shirtless. Jesus. They should have been extra. Here's Old Man. And there's Gorbachev. Apparently it's the same actor that did Gorbachev in Naked Gun. Oh, here we go. So I know you're kind of busy right now, but I want to tell you some things I never told you. I know sometimes I act stupid and I say stupid things, but you kept me around. And all the other people have said, drop that bum. You gave me respect. You know, it's hard for me to say these kind of things because that ain't my way. But if I could just unzip myself and be someone else, I'd want to be you. You're all hot rock. Thanks, boy. Now blast this guy's teeth out. I'll try. Go! Hey, Luke. I have come round to the director's cut. Like the first time I watched it in the cinema, I thought, what the fuck is this? But it is a very good version now. It is nice to have two versions of a great film. I used to read Grisham back in the day, but I can't remember if I did read Time to Kill. It was a very long book, but I was a very big fan of Grisham with The Firm, Client. Very lucky to have all the films coming out around that time, and they were all great films, even The Chamber. Yeah. I'd watch the movie, and I don't have time for books, unfortunately. Love hearing that in RVD. Oh, wrong about yeah. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? A Time Scale must be tied for JFK for the biggest cast. Yeah, you got too many to mention. Kevin Spacey, you got Jack Bauer, Keith Sutherland. I mean, yeah, I think there's so many. Well, that's a start. It is indeed a decent thriller. Yes, it is. Touch song, sweet. Touch song, touched. Fucking hell. I didn't hear it in the film. But I didn't hear it in the film. Is it on that soundtrack? I thought it rang a bell. Yeah, The Sweetest Victory by Touch. Fucking hell. If I'd run it over there. Yeah, it's like one of those films. Like on the Ghostbusters soundtrack, there's a song, and it plays in the headphones of someone moving some equipment at the beginning of the film. And you hear it just as he walks past camera, so they put it on the soundtrack. But it's a good song. Dolph never needed pronouns in his Byra. Fucking hell. It's not even late. Have you actually checked his profile? Oh, there's Mateus. Bless him. I haven't watched it since school, to be honest. Unfortunately, Sam Jackson has been powered so much in that. Luckily, the whole performance makes a way for that one. See, why is there Italy? The sign saying Italy, Japan. Like there's people sitting around from different countries here. A bit of trivia is that apparently the national anthem that they sing was retired in '87, I think, or something. There we go. I always loved his coach. Yeah. I suppose what was it? Red Heat was 3 years after this one. Was it films that were filmed in Red Square? Was it Red Heat, Police Academy 7, Mission to Moscow? I don't know. Was Ghost Protocol filmed there, or was it just fake there? I find that not reading means you can enjoy movies without ever having to say it's not as good as the book. That is true. Dolph should have been in the evolution scale pictures as to what we should have evolved into. Yeah, that is true. Pristine condition. Who's a fan of Red Scorpion here? I haven't seen that well. I know it's a bit of a supposed to be. It looks like a Rambo ripoff, but it's not. I still think Christian acted like a knob when it came to Natural Born Killers. What did he say about that? I don't remember that. Is Spacey coming back to movies now? All is apparently forgiven, or is that it? I don't know because he hasn't been charged with anything, has he? That's what I found out. Here we go. We got 20 minutes of film left, so it's all fight from now on. But I think I found his contact details. So I did reach out to him, but I might do it again because he was is a great actor. In fact, I was going to say that Coppola's Rainmaker, yes, it's just as good as Rocky. Would disagree, of course. This is not. There's not enough boxing in the court. Rainmaker, that's a very sad film, but yeah, that is a great one for legalities. What's it got? Danny Glover, Mickey Rourke, Danny DeVito. Great film. Yeah, what did he say? Is the Rainmaker the only Coppola film that isn't on Blu-ray? I think even Finian's Rainbow got a look. Coppola's done a lot of films that are very surprising, like Jack. I don't know if that's on Blu-ray, is it? Was there ever an 80s movie that showed the Russians in a good light? Not made by Americans. Back then, anyway. What was that Lundgren pic you posted on X-Ray? I think you might be confusing Lundgren with Matthias Hughes. They're Mike. I don't think I posted it. I don't know how to work X. I posted a picture of Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, and Matthias Hughes. Yeah. That was Dolph Lundgren. It was Dolph Lundgren. Sorry. It's a poster for a film that's called Dark Angel in the UK and I Come in Peace in the US. Oh, they're fighting. How the hell can he even get near Dolph Lundgren? Because his arm is massively long. I gave Red Scorpion a rewatch on Prime a few weeks back. It holds up surprisingly well. Yes. Because I know it's very much supposed to be like Rambo with the way it's produced and advertised, but it's definitely not. Red Scorpion's pretty good. Has long till Sally a la Predator. Hey, Neil's here. If he dies, he dies. Welcome. Channel M. Russians are the baddies, yes. Every so often Hollywood picks on a certain demographic, doesn't it? Like the Arabs in the 90s. Let's see how that worked out. And now it's rich old white man. Should have earned an Oscar for See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Yep. I've not watched Rebel Moon yet. I'm not in a hurry because I know it's probably going to be a pretty good watch, but still. Whether we'll get a sequel. And the champ is down. Hit the one in the middle. Yeah, he's certainly not as built as he was in Rocky 3. It's just because apparently, yeah, they did decide we need I think there was a few shots of a few minutes they fought for real just so they could get the shots in, but not really real hitting, but not using full power. But yeah, obviously since the loan to hospital, Dolph punched his chest and it bounced his heart or something like that, enlarged and swelled and caused a lot of trouble. Christian went on some sort of moral crusade with Natural Kids, saying that Stone had influenced kids to go on real killing sprees or some such bollocks. Yeah. They always have something that brings people out saying this film is bad because it's going to do this. But what they said the same with the Joker. They were expecting riots and lootings from the Joker, but yeah, no one did it, and they made $1 billion. We're missing the fight. Sorry, talking over the fight. You might be better off just watching it at home because it's hard to make out what's going on for that video. Yes, the Russian Rambo, that's a good example. He gives more nuanced performance than you would think. Yeah, because doesn't he? Yeah, he's on the Russians in Africa, is it? And then gets blown up or hurt and then left for dead and then teams with the locals instead. Oh, am I misremembering it? There's a great 80s war movie called The Beast of War about a group of Russians in a tank. That rings a bell, yes. I seem to remember that one. I don't think I've seen it. Oh, yeah, so when he picks Rocky up and throws him, that's an illegal move, isn't it? Kevin Spacey in Seven didn't want his name in the opening credits. Yes, and never went to the premiere because he wanted to surprise the audience, and it worked. What a treat. Yeah. Frank. Yeah, Sly ended up in 4 days in intensive care because of Dolph hitting him for real. So imagine what Rocky's going through right now. Take you back. I was influenced by See No Evil, Hear No Evil, but came out in the cinema blind, deaf, and with an excellent pair of tits. Always about the tits. I've got the wrong demographics for my woke channel. There you go. So the robot's there, dressed as Santa. The kids are there. So apparently, this is being broadcast live to the US. Which I don't know if they'd be able to do that back then. And now it's a scramble on the floor. So that was just round 3. But they got to go the distance. And right now it's anybody's boxing match. You hurt him. He's cut. He is human. Couldn't do better myself. Thanks. Hey, speaking Russian. He is nothing. He is soft. Oh, apparently there is even though there's subtitles up of what the Russian is saying, the actor's actually speaking in English and saying something else. But I don't know, you're like hitting a piece of iron. Did you see the tits full on? Always you two, troublemakers, talking about very attractive ladies being naked. I won't have it. I might have to ban you two. But you saw them on the VHS. Yes, you did. The open mat makes a big difference, doesn't it? She is a lovely lady. Exactly. Bob, you tell them. They are not a pair of tits. Remember them being very visible on the VHS and being mortified by the matting on the DVD. I haven't got the DVD. Or when I played it, I can't remember if I noticed. I might have missed it, been distracted by watching on one of the versions. Kids will do anything without films and music to lure them to do bad things. There we go. That's well said. Yeah, a film isn't going to, what's it like in Scream films? Don't make killers, just make killers more creative or whatever it is. All right, here we go. Round 6. There is no way either of them would have survived this. So that's the fact it's ding dong. It's all about the tits, about the tits. It generally saddened me when I found out that Pryor and Wilder weren't really friends. Yes, I know. They'd turn up and make a film together with great chemistry, but then they weren't just like hanging out together ever. Was it 4 films they did? There you go, around 9. And then the Russians are cheering. Very better score. Hang on. Crush him now. What's this? A real crowd in a film? Imagine if even Dragon was Chinese, the movies would have finished. Oof. Are there any Chinese boxers? This is the lower weights, maybe. See No Evil has my favorite title ever. Prior to this, comedy had never been wild. I've never heard that one. That's a great one. Very clever. Hold my beer. Yeah, I was really disappointed. 2 might have been a bit of a snowy VHS on the bay they call E. Have to buy it. I think I got 3 versions of that film now. I have to make a video about it. I think I got the X rental, the retail, and part of a Wilder Pryor box set. I don't think they didn't like each other; they just didn't hang out off camera. Indeed, yeah. Apart from interviews and stuff, I saw them play off each other well on that. But yeah, like you said, I don't think they were spending time together when they weren't making films. Oh, I have the OpenMat DVD. All this makes me want to watch the film, or just Google pictures of Joan Severance. Yeah, I remember her turning up on Bird on a Wire, and then she did that TV movie. Where she Black Scorpion, was that her? But I think she still looks good today. I remember rightly when I looked her up. Rented See No Evil, Hear No Evil as a bunch as a kid. I remember seeing an ITV premiere, and of course it was the NTSC Hack Job. Trying to think if I saw Another You as a rental. I don't know if that got a cinema release. Ooh, Robert. Robert Lyons has just sent me a Merry Christmas, or replied to my Merry Christmas. I'm trying to think of See No Evil. I did see See No Evil, Hear No Evil in cinema. Was that 89 it came out? I would have been in Fantasy. Tell me more. One of my favorites as a kid. Our people cheer for him. So apparently, even if even if Drago had won this, he would still be disappeared because of shouting at the premiere or whatever he is. 2 Black Scorpion films. There you go. I think I've seen the first one. It wasn't bad. Yeah, Silver Streak was filmed in Ontario. Toronto Union Station filled in for Chicago. Hang on. So it's the final round, and they are Nacknard. Yeah, I think it was the usual ITV US version treatment. Was on at 8 p.m. I can believe that. I think I saw that. Bob's rubbing it in again. Who's been on the eggnog? You're all naughty boys. Let's while this fight's still going, let's see what Trading Places on Christmas Day on film 4 tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of animations kiddies probably won't watch. Godfather Part 2 on Channel 4 on later in the week. Temple of Doom is on Channel 4. 4 Weddings, The Martian, No Time to Die. Ooh, is that the ITV one? Is that on New Year's Eve? Zulu, of course, is on New Year's Eve. And New Year's Day, Last Crusade, Paw Patrol, Gladiator, Silence of the Lambs on the Wednesday. Oh, Outlaw Joseph Wallace. Yeah, normally there would be nothing on it. the old Star Wars. There'd be Rockies. But they're all on their own streaming channels, I guess, these days, isn't it? Amazon and Disney Plus. Don't go down. Don't go down. Excellent advice there. Yes. Bob, you've been warned again. 8 p.m. You knew it was going to be cut, but it was still a disappointment. That's one of those films where the swear really adds to the fun. Yeah, exactly. Richard Pryor edited for swearing is not as funny as he would be if he wasn't saying motherfucker every other word. Finish him! Come on. And he's down. No, he hasn't done it yet. Speaking Russian. I'm sure she is. 4. Here we go. Big finish. 6. The referee's counting in Russian. I could have beaten Drago. Yeah, he's turned the whole country. And apparently Stallone's speech at the end of this cut was improvised, apparently. But who's looking after Rocky's son back in? I'm sure I'm the only person on earth that's seen the Joan Severance movie Payback. She has kitchen sex totally ripped off from the Postman Rings ties. You won't be the only person who watched it now. All the 12 people watching this are going to be watching it later. Home Alone 2 tonight, after the first one tomorrow. Why not show them in order? Well, I didn't, but yeah, that's me. But exactly. Although I'm watching Home Alone 1 again tonight with the family. So. Gene Wilder bellowing, yes, I'm fucking deaf. Will never not be funny to me. Yes. Both of them were so cool. My son loves Paw Patrol. My son loved Paw Patrol up until probably 4 or 5. And then he lost interest. It was like Paw Patrol everything, toys and shit. And then after all that money gone, got fed up with it. Silver Streak is a good watch, but not a total laugh ride. Yes, it's a great it's a great train crash. But it's definitely not a comedy, is it? It's just like a light thriller, but still a good film. I think this is One Piece. Yes. Of course, you had to have the Rocky Gonna Fly Now theme or whatever it's called right at the end, just in case. In here, there were 2 guys killing each other. And apparently the Russian guy's subtitles are wrong because it's better than 20 minutes. Yeah, I guess it's better than 20 million. But I think the translator says it's better than $20 million. Remember Richard Pryor, I suppose, a quiz. Kiss just answer the question. Did he say kiss? I think the best was Stir Crazy. That is a good film. But I still think I like Hear No Evil more. But yeah. Yeah, because this is very different to the Rocky Drago cut, isn't it? Where the premiere gets up and claps. Hey, Fluff! I saw this and Nightmare 2 in the theatre on the same night when I was a kid. There's a hell of a night out. Because, yeah, Nightmare 2 would have been 85 as well. Or, what did I say? 86 for us in the UK. Yeah, his kid's supposed to be home sleeping. I love you. I love you too, Dad. And Austin Fire's playing. But yeah, so his kid's supposed to be asleep, but 8 hours behind him, so it's only morning for the kid or whatever it is. Silent darkness creeps into your soul. And then he has a shower with brain damage. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I think they definitely had the Rocky, but Drago's wife is pretty hot. We've been debating that, whether we would or not. Well, ask bloody Michael Myers and Franz. They're the experts on tits. That moment is beautifully timed. Yes. And then it's got Kevin Spacey before he has his cyst removed. Love Stir Crazy. I'm getting bad. If I'm getting bad, you're getting fucked. There you go. And then the cast list. And first up is Stu Nathan as the commentator number 1. I don't know. It's only. Oh, sorry, we're rough on more music. No, me. Mrs. Creed is Sylvia Meals. Right. Hanky Panky with Gilda Radner. Yes. If I click on the comment. Yeah, that was always on TV. And Haunted Honeymoon with those two as well. And The Woman in Red. That was always on late night BBC One. So they could show the nudity. We got an expert in. Anything with sexy ladies in. Bob's got it. You need a copy of it, and it's hard to get. But isn't this the same Bob that likes Prisoner Cell Block H? That's not known for its sexy ladies. The delivery of the speech is totally different than the director, because I think it's better. Yeah, it definitely is. Because right before we finish this. God bless the hard drive. Yes, I hope you got a backup to the cloud. Oh, they're saying that. I copied a film up to my cloud Google Drive, and it was flagged as not mine. She just sod Bob. It's like it's yeah, seeing those two films in one night, that's gotta be awesome. Hanky Panky is a fun one. Yeah, I haven't seen that in ages. Probably since it was on TV. I would, but I have a soft spot for tall women. Are you a big lad yourself there, Franz? Or are you my height? Yeah, it is a bit meh. It's only a while though, it's worth watching for. And the song, was it? Yep, I was going to do the Hokey, it's not the Hokey Cokey. I forgot what the song he does with Dom DeLuise in drag. Revolting drag act. I've been meaning to give Haunted Henry a rewatch. It's been a long time. Sincere appreciation to the camera assistants from the Western District of the local Vancouver. Score arranged and produced by Vince DiCola. Additional orchestrations by Terry Doc Mahady. Original theme from Rocky by Bill Conti. Special thanks to Tony Papa and Casey Young. The Tiger. So yeah, there's no Frank Stallone in this one. Yes, Kelly LeBrock. What do we have? The three films: Marked for Death, Hard to Kill, Weird Science, and The Woman in Red. Oof. What's the one you want? Wants a baby, the missus doesn't. That's yes, I remember that one. I can't remember the name. It's going to be in one. It's in one of my chart. It's coming up. Fuck, I can't remember. Funny About Love. I just have to wait for a comment to come, don't I? Oh, In Memory of Jane Oliver. Did not see in the trivia who that was. Oh, see, Rocky 5 if you got time. But no, I don't. Funny About Love. Yeah, I remember seeing that on rental back in the day. I can get hold of any film I ever made, just saying. Wow. Can you get Mascara? That's the big one to get. That's the one, yes, that's it. Funny About Love. I'm 6'2". Oh, above average. Sure. Funny About was his last film as a lead. Yeah, I think it was into the 90s, wasn't it? Remember him walking down the street with his dance pants. That's it, yeah, because he has to keep his count down, as it were. Here we go. Rocky, Talia Shire. Now, who do you fancy more, Talia Shire or Bridget Nielsen? There you go. He's got mascara. I have to get in touch if there's something I need. Bet you'll get Batwoman. That's locked in a vault. Maybe you can hack the vault. Piece together a trailer. Right. I've spent far too much of your time as it is. So let's finish this now. And I can let you people go and watch something on telly. I'm sure there's a game show. There's not much else on telly. Oh, there we go. Just now he turns up at the end. He thinks Rambo movies are better than Rocky movies. Rambo more badass. Oof. Gene Wilder lost interest in acting after Gilda Radner. Yeah, I can't blame him for that. Bridget was generally hot in Cobra, to be honest. Another Christmas film. Apart from when she had that tinsel hair. Didn't look too good there. I do prefer Rambo, yes. Probably. Yeah, Rocky Rambo. I watched First Blood the other day, and then 2 and 3 are just awesome 80s action films. Oh, but Bob disagrees with you, Matthew. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Nemesis. I'm probably going to watch Santa Claus the movie. Need a few more beers, though. Yeah, that definitely needs beers for that one. Good old Dudley Moore. A lot more films of his coming up in the charts as well, I see. Right, let's say goodnight to everyone. Good video will be. Ask Bob what movie he can supply. We got all the Emmanuels because that might be on Smut Talk next month. Well, the first official 5 Emmanuels and then 5 Black Emmanuels or whatever it is. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, I've done that one. In the 80s, when words could change. Yeah, change people anyway. First Blood is probably in his top 10. Oof, there you go. It's Christmas all over the world tonight. It is. It is. We have 7 hours and it'll be Christmas Day. Then you can open your presents. A country. But I never knew that Sly started Glasnost. Maybe he did. Maybe it did give them the big knobs. They got together over Christmas and decided to call a truce. Yeah, he is bloody Nemesis. The Cobra workman. Yes, there you go. Supply that one, McCall. I've been looking for that for years as well. It's out there somewhere. Yeah, it's Rocky 4, Rocky 5. 2 films, 1 tape. There you go. Caught him already. Kim Kardashian, the sex tape. One of them. I can't feel it. What's wrong? Anyway, back to you people. Oh, I've got to go. That alarm tells me it's time to go. And I'm someone at the door. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas. And I'll see you after on Boxing Day. Goodbye.